Prince Harry has said he is devastated about losing his latest legal challenge over the security he receives when he's in the UK.
Harry loses it after William bans his kids from royal Christmas. Prince William has made a bold move by banning Prince Harry's children from the royal family's Christmas celebrations. This latest development in the brothers' feud affects Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's two children, Archie, 5, and Lilibet, 3. King Charles's Christmas snub of Harry has become clear. The king featured many pictures of Prince William, Kate Middleton, and their 3 children, Prince George, 11, Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince Louis, 6. People criticized him because he didn't mention Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, or their children during royal family Christmas events. The brothers' relationship has been strained since November 2018, when they started feuding behind closed doors. Harry's family's exclusion has created heated debates about royal traditions and family duties. Harry's interviews after his 2023 memoir Spare exposed more conflicts within the royal institution. These revelations propel development of what has turned into a public family dispute. The Christmas ban shows how the once close brothers have grown further apart. Prince William bans Harry's children from royal Christmas. Prince William's shocking decision has sent ripples through royal circles. He banned his brother's children from the annual royal Christmas celebrations at Sandringham. Palace sources reveal the Prince of Wales made this choice after months of growing tension between the brothers. This marks a dramatic turn in their ongoing feud. Decision shocks royal insider. The atmosphere at Kensington Palace feels tense and uncomfortable since William's announcement. A senior royal aide, who wished to stay anonymous, said even staff members familiar with years of brotherly disputes were stunned by this drastic step. Nobody could believe it, the aide explained. Excluding children from family Christmas gatherings seems unthinkable, especially since the royal family always tries to keep up appearances. Prince William made this decision on his own. Sources confirm he didn't even consult King Charles beforehand. This has created new tensions within the palace walls as staff try to guide through the complex family dynamics. The ban goes beyond just the Christmas Day gathering. Archie and Lilibet won't be allowed at the traditional Christmas Eve gift exchange at Sandringham, the walk to church on Christmas morning, the family Christmas lunch, any formal holiday photographs or video recordings. This stands as the first time in modern royal history that a direct descendant's children face formal exclusion from holiday celebrations. Palace officials now scramble to handle public communication as media questions pile up. William won't budge on this, said another source close to the royal household. He thinks Harry must face the fallout from his actions over the last several years, particularly the revelations in his memoir and later interviews. Timing of the ban raises eyebrows. Royal observers express surprise at William's decision timing. The announcement comes just weeks before the holiday season starts, leaving no room to patch things up. King Charles had reportedly started making small efforts to reconnect with his younger son. A former royal communications director said, "This looks like a calculated move rather than an emotional response." Royal Christmas celebration plans are already set by this time of year, which makes this announcement crucial. The ban follows Harry's team asking about his children spending holiday time with their royal relatives. Though these weren't formal requests, William's stance blocks any chance of a visit. Royal watchers highlight 3 reasons why the timing matters. King Charles wants to show family unity during holidays, which clashes with William's decision. Public support for family reconciliation has grown based on recent polls. The annual Christmas broadcast approaches, a time when the monarch talks about family unity. William seems to be setting clear boundaries, noted a veteran royal correspondent. He wants this settled before December's media coverage kicks in. Sources close to Prince William say he sees these boundaries as vital to protect his family and the monarchy. He worries that trying to make peace would just end up in more books or interviews. King Charles faces a tricky situation. He must balance his heir's firm position against his wish to see his younger grandchildren. Buckingham Palace hasn't made any official statement, but their silence suggests they back William's stance. Prince Harry reacts with fury over exclusion. Prince William's choice to leave Archie and Lilibet out of royal Christmas celebrations has sparked outrage from Prince Harry. The Duke of Sussex sees this as more than just a missed holiday invitation. He believes this shows a calculated move to cut his family off from royal traditions. Sources describe Harry as devastated and livid. Palace insiders say Harry feels both heartbroken and furious about his children not being included in the family's Christmas gathering. It doesn't exactly shock Harry and Meghan that they're not invited, considering they're not even on speaking terms at this point. But it feels very much like a personal attack designed to hurt and embarrass them, a source close to the couple disclosed. The Duke's anger has grown as he can't get through to his father. Harry's friends say King Charles won't pick up his son's calls or answer his letters. One close friend shared, "He gets unavailable right now. He has tried to reach out about the king's health, but those calls go unanswered too." Harry's recent statements show his growing frustration. He stated plainly in an interview, "King Charles won't speak to me." This lack of communication has damaged their already fragile relationship even more. Harry admitted, "I don't know how much longer my father has. He won't speak to me because of this security stuff, but it would be nice to settle things." Harry now feels stuck in a position where bringing his family to the UK seems impossible. He expressed, "The other side have won in keeping me unsafe. I can't see a world in which I will be bringing my wife and children back at this point." He added with sadness, "I think it's quite sad that I won't be able to show my children my homeland." Harry sees move as personal attack on his family. This Christmas snub cuts deep for Harry because he thinks it's part of a planned effort to harm his family's reputation. It's not just about pride or hurt feelings. There are very ugly repercussions for them when this constant narrative that they're family outcasts keeps getting fed, shared an insider who knows the situation well. The Duke believes these exclusions create problems beyond just emotional pain, a source explained. It affects their brand and their morale, and it might put them more at risk. Security remains Harry's biggest worry, as he claims the royal household influenced the decision to reduce his UK protection. Harry clearly connects his family's safety to these royal decisions. He stated firmly, "If anything was to happen to me, my wife, or my father's grandchildren, if anything was to happen to them, look where the responsibility lies. You know? So there is a duty of care that has been completely thrown out the window, and that doesn't feel great." In spite of these deep conflicts, Harry wants to make peace. "I don't want any battles to continue. There is way too much suffering and way too much conflict in the world. At the heart of it is a family dispute. Yet he knows the challenges ahead," saying, "Of course, some members of my family will never forgive me for writing a book. They will never forgive me for lots of things." The family plans to celebrate Christmas at their Montecito home with Meghan's mother, Doria. They'll ensure the children have a joyful day, despite not being around extended family. An insider shared, "The couple aims to create extra special holiday memories for Archie and Lilibet." Friends mention nothing would give Harry more happiness than being able to rekindle his bond with his father. His children's safety comes first, and sources say Harry is determined to protect his own family at all costs. While this year's Christmas exclusion adds another painful chapter to their ongoing family separation, Harry focuses on building meaningful holiday traditions with his children in California. Kate Middleton urges peace amid growing tension. The royal crisis keeps getting worse with Prince William's Christmas ban, and Princess Kate Middleton has taken a quiet but meaningful stand. She wants to bring everyone together through her public messages and private talks. Kate's relationship with her brother-in-law used to be close, but now she finds herself caught in the middle as the royal brothers drift apart. Kate's emotional appeal to William. Kate has made heartfelt appeals to her husband about their family split, though her approach has changed by a lot these days. Royal expert Christopher Anderson says Kate tried to step in between the brothers over a period of years, and she's now thrown up her hands in disgust after trying so hard to connect William, Charles, and Harry. Kate's Christmas letter before her yearly carol service at Westminster Abbey had themes that many saw as a hidden message about the family conflict. "Above all else, it encourages us to turn to love, not fear," she wrote. She added that Christmas reminds us of the importance of giving and receiving empathy and just how much we need each other in spite of our differences. She expanded on what love means day to day. Love that listens with empathy. Love that is kind and understanding. Love that is forgiving. and love that brings joy and hope. At the service, Kate seemed touched during the final carol. She held her candle as she finished what turned out to be her biggest return to public duties after a tough year fighting cancer. Sources close to the family say Kate called this the hardest year of their lives, with Prince William saying it has been a brutal time. Their health struggles have given Kate a new viewpoint on family ties. Her role as a bridge between the brothers. Kate and Harry's old friendship was warm and fun. Royal photographer Helena Chard noticed, Catherine and Harry shared a fun humor and were often seen giggling together at events. Before things went wrong, Harry thought of Kate as more sister than in-law, the sister I'd never had and always wanted. Some say Kate has stopped trying to fix things, while others think she's still working quietly to help. Radar Online reports that Kate worries more and more about the royal split and sees a closing chance to fix family bonds. Kate has reached out to Prince Harry several times behind the scenes. She's tried subtle gestures and personal outreach, but William has made it clear he has no intention of engaging right now, a source revealed. All the same, some royal experts see Kate standing firmly with William. Kinsey Schofield told Fox News that Kate has been nothing but supportive of her husband. Yet William hurts mainly because of his instinct to protect the woman he loves. Richard Fitzwilliams agreed, saying Kate is totally at one with William about the family split. Kate also worries about her children's bonds with their cousins. Previously, Princess Catherine looked forward to her children getting to know the Sussex children, Helena Chard explained. Right now, Kate focuses on getting better and taking care of her family, while putting peacemaking on hold. Looking toward 2025, some sources say Kate wants to heal the brothers' relationship more than anything else. Kate sees it as a rare chance to meet up with Harry. An insider mentioned about possible U.S. travel plans. They added she feels like it would be a great step towards making peace. Kate's public Christmas message stays clear. She values empathy, understanding, and choosing love over fear when families face tough times. King Charles avoids addressing Harry in Christmas speech. King Charles's annual Christmas speech drew extra attention this year because he didn't mention Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, or their children. This calculated omission has made the existing tensions within the royal family worse, which shows how deeply the rift affects even formal royal communications. Speech omits mention of Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. King Charles excluded Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and their children from his Christmas address for the second year running. He chose to deliver his speech from the former Middlesex Hospital Chapel instead of a royal palace or estate. This marked the first time in over a decade that someone recorded the Christmas address outside a royal residence. His message focused on the holiday season as a chance for family and friends to come together and stressed protecting the earth for the sake of our children's children. The King's speech featured clips of Prince William and other senior royal family members, but left out any references to Harry, Meghan, Archie, or Lilibet. Royal historian Dr. Tessa Dunlop said this omission showed the king had clearly made up his mind about how to act for the good of all. The accompanying film highlighted what Dunlop called the Royal A-Team. She noted how it showcased active working royals while leaving out Princes Andrew and Harry. Queen Elizabeth started this pattern of exclusion when she left out both Prince Harry and Prince Andrew from her Christmas message in 2019. King Charles has taken this approach further by completely excluding mentions of the pair from his seasonal addresses. Public backlash over perceived snub. Royal watchers and the public criticized the king's decision to exclude Harry's family from his Christmas message. Social media users expressed their disapproval strongly. One person wrote, "The media is making the same con every Christmas," and added that Charles does not give a toss about Harry and his family. He made them homeless. He only cares about Camilla. The king avoided filming the speech from his desk, which prevented critics from looking for clues about who was in or out of royal favor through visible photos and portraits in the background. Yet this strategic move couldn't stop people from noticing Harry's family's absence. Royal expert Ingrid Seward explained the context behind the exclusion. "I think the general feeling is that it would have just created an unwarranted atmosphere, and Christmas isn't about that. The king is exhausted by his year. and the thought of having Harry and Meghan was probably a bit much. It doesn't mean he doesn't want to see his grandchildren. I think he's desperate to see his grandchildren. Trust issues between father and son remain the biggest problem according to royal experts. A commentator noted, while the door has always remained open for the king, he wants to have a relationship with his son. There is a fundamental issue that there's been a breakdown of trust here. I think Harry needs to earn that trust back. The Christmas speech omission shows private tensions in public. Dr. Dunlop saw it as King Charles putting the strength of his immediate family over those who have distanced themselves from the royal fold. She suggested this approach reflects his goal to emphasize unity and strength within the monarchy as the country and the world head into a challenging year. Royal aides reveal behind-the-scenes family split. Royal aides have revealed a deeper family split than anyone imagined. Jason Nauf, who used to handle royal communications, spoke up about the brothers. He called their relationship hard and sad, especially for all of us who know both of them. These rare words shed light on why Harry won't be at Christmas. William's firm stance against reconciliation. Prince William stands as the biggest roadblock to making peace with Prince Harry. People close to the family say William firmly opposes any form of reconciliation. One insider revealed he even urged Princess Catherine to refrain from further contact with Harry. This tough position goes beyond just personal feelings. The Prince of Wales doesn't want Harry at his future coronation. He sees his younger brother as disloyal. Friends told the Sunday Times that William wants his crowning to look and feel different, which might mean Harry won't be there. One person close to them put it simply, they are estranged, which is dreadfully sad. William's role in the family has changed a lot. He seems to have stepped into Prince Philip's shoes. There is a sense that William has stepped into the Prince Philip role, a royal insider explained. Philip ruled the family with a rod of iron, and you saw when he died that discipline collapsed. Now William calls the shots when it comes to family discipline. People who know the royals say William is stubborn, and once his mind is made up, he sticks to his decision. His influence has grown so much that his word carries a lot of weight in the family. This shift has changed how power works in the monarchy. Charles caught between sons. The king faces a tough situation between his two sons. William won't budge, but Charles still hopes for peace. One of the king's friends shared, the king's capacity to forgive his son is undimmed. There are other members of the royal family who are much more weighted against Harry. That's the problem. Harry's friends say Charles doesn't answer his calls or letters. One friend calls the situation very bad, though not irreparable. During Harry's last 3 UK visits, Charles wasn't around, even when Harry's court date was set long before the king's trip to Italy. This Christmas decision shows the family's struggle. Charles feels gutted about the ongoing split. After Prince Philip's funeral, he reportedly begged his sons, please, boys, don't make my final years a misery. This family divide hurts the monarchy's image. Royal historian Carolyn Harris noted, as long as this estrangement is dominating the press headlines, it's going to overshadow everything else that they are doing in the public eye. These Christmas exclusions and public splits will shape the royal story until the family finds peace. Children become unintended victims of royal feud. In the protracted war between brothers, Prince William and Prince Harry, there are silent and most innocent victims, their children. The decision to bar Archie and Lilibet from the royal Christmas festivities has crossed the line from an adult dispute into one that uses children as unwitting pawns in a power play. This is the most tragic consequence of the rift, where familial bonds are sacrificed at the altar of personal and institutional conflict. Excluding Archie and Lilibet from family traditions is more than just a missed holiday. It denies them their fundamental right to know their heritage and to build relationships with their grandfather and cousins. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are equally affected. They are growing up without the natural connection to their closest relatives. The precious childhood memories of family gatherings, shared laughter, and common traditions are being replaced by distance and silence. Prince William's move, while perhaps justified in his mind as an effort to protect the institution, sets a troubling precedent. It suggests that in the modern monarchy, Children can be used as leverage to punish their parents. This stands in stark contradiction to the public messages of family unity and the importance of mental well-being that members of the royal family so often champion. Furthermore, this ensures that the rift will not end with this generation. By preventing the children from building relationships, the estrangement risks becoming an enduring legacy, passed down from parent to child. The bitterness and hurt of the present will likely shape the relationships of the cousins in the future, creating a cycle of conflict that will be difficult to break. Ultimately, regardless of who is right or wrong in this dispute, the moment the children were drawn into it, everyone lost. Kate Middleton's call for empathy and love during the Christmas season becomes especially poignant when contrasted with this harsh reality. Unless there is a significant change, the Cambridge and Sussex children will grow up as strangers, a living testament to the price paid when pride and conflict overshadow family.